Pokémon Legends Z-A is the latest Pokémon game all about catching Pokémon and battling now in real time, all in glorious 3D! And this makes you think back. When was the first Pokémon 3D game?
Me fail English? That's impossible.
It was, of course, Pokémon Stadium on the Nintendo 64.
Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokémon choice.
So naturally, I need to see what it is like to play these new 3D Pokémon games with a Nintendo 64 controller. I'm Dr. Matt, and I have a bit of a reputation of playing modern games with a Nintendo 64 controller, including many Pokémon games, like these. But today, I'm going to see how far I can get in Pokémon Legends Z-A, and whether, like its predecessor, Pokémon Legends Arceus, I get trapped trying to defeat a Shinx. We have to catch this Shinx, and you need to be able to start Pokémon battles by throwing your Pokémon at him. And I'm just throwing balls, missing. I've hit him on the head. It does nothing. The balls, they do nothing. There's nothing I can do here. This sucks. Or whether I can go through the entire game and get to the point of Mega Evolving. Stay tuned to find out. But first, if you're like me, and I know I am, you're really into this stupid old 90s controller that makes no sense to use in the modern world, but I like to do it anyway. If you're into this sort of thing, then be sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel to see more of this hot N64 controller action. Now without further ado, let's head into Lumio City. So upon immediately arriving in Lumio City, I'm accosted by a local who wants me for their tourist video project with their cool new starter Pokemon. But just like coming into the real city that it's based upon, I've had my bag stolen by a panda. And so we went into hot pursuit of the Pancham that's stolen my bag and cornered down the fact that it was working for humans after all in some sort of diabolical scheme to rob tourists. In order to defeat them and reclaim my bag, I had to choose my first partner Pokemon. This time I chose Chikorita, and we're gonna see how well we can do in a battle. Okay, it's time for our very first Pokemon battle. Legends Z-A with the new battle system. Using my N64 controller. It's Chikorita versus Pancham. Who's gonna win? Let's go, Chikorita. Hold ZL, which I think is the Z button underneath. Then, okay. I can use Tail Whip. I need to use the X button already to use Tackle. All I can do is use Tail Whip. I wonder what happens if I lose this battle. This isn't good. Help? Tail Whip isn't gonna do it. Oh dear. Well, this is not a good start to the battling. Maybe there's something I can do. Maybe I need to... I don't know if I can even change. What I need to do is change the move so it's not on the X button. Move it to A or B. At the moment, all I can do is Tail Whip. Let's see what happens if I lose. And then, if I'm gated, then I'll maybe need to do some cheating to get it going with the N64 controller. Well, Chikorita's on 1 HP now, so not much longer now. I lose. What happens now? Oh. Oh god, they're just forcing us to heal up Chikorita and send it to its death all over again. This isn't very good. Right. Give me a second. It's time to cheat. Unfortunately, I was not able to defeat the Pancham to get my bag back, so I had to do a little bit of cheating and use my Switch Pro controller to get into the menu and try and change the moves around. This didn't work, so in the end I had to do this fight with the Switch Pro controller and change the moves around once we got out of the fight. Sorry about this cheating, but I wanted to keep going, so let's see how far I can keep getting. Okay, with that cheating out of the way, I've now managed to rearrange Chikorita's moves by going into the menu, which also requires the X button, so definitely need to do some double cheating there. But now, hopefully, we can play the game without much more hindrance, because I can actually attack with my Pokemon. We will find out shortly as we attempt to escape this battle zone thing. Okay, we're almost out. Ooh. Been ambushed by a waitress. Yes, this time we'll be able to actually fight with the N64 controller. We got our we only have 2 moves, but you know, gotta handicap ourselves somehow. But not completely. We need to actually be able to attack. I mean, she's got a cleffer. How much threat can that be? A Chikorita. So yeah, Z-A to do it, to target, and then I can use tackle and leafage. So tackle on the A button, leafage on the B button. And yeah, tail whip will just never ever be used because it's stuck on the Y button, but whatever. Right, now a Bunnelby. I fear that I may need to cheat a couple times to go into the menus, but if we keep cheating to a minimum, I just want to enjoy this game with the N64 controller. Because right now, it's working. Although I was at a hard, I guess, progress gate with that first battle. Bit like how in Z-A I couldn't... Not Z-A, Legends Arceus I couldn't get past that first Shinx. But, oh well. I'm more persistent now. I'm more willing to cheat if it means I can keep playing the game. In that game it made a difference because you had to use the X button or Y button to swap between catch mode and battle mode. I'm hoping that's not the case here. We'll find out when we get to be able to catch stuff. Okay, so I can't roll, but I can at least sprint. Don't know which will be more useful in the long run, but yeah. And now, after a lot of talking with Tawny and that war criminal Z-A, or Z-A, whatever, we're now in a Pokemon battle. This time, we're against a Totodile, so that means leafage. Oh no, wait, tackle's on A. Use leafage. I struggled to beat her second Pokemon, but we shall see. Running around. Got him. At least we seem to have the level advantage. Ooh, we're learning about type matchups, but we know all about that. We're already Royal Crown Chimpoko Masters, so
Royal Crown Chimpoko Master, holy
critical hit? Oh god, they got a crit too. Yeah, leafage isn't doing much, but at least we're like 2 levels higher, so I think that should hopefully make a difference. Because it doesn't know Ember yet, so it's gonna run around, mash the A and B button, so we can defeat this Tepig. Bam! Good job, Chikorita. Good job, N64 controller. We're making progress. I want to get to the catching part though. That's the main thing. Can we catch Pokemon and battle them? Something that was impossible in Legends Arceus. Ooh, I'm getting the Pokédex app. This is good, this is good. Getting closer to our goal of catching actual Pokemon. Nice. Chikorita registered in the Pokédex. So as far as I'm aware, these are the parts of the city where you can actually catch wild Pokemon. So that's what I'm excited about. Now then, am I going to get stuck again? This is the real test. Otherwise, this will be a very short video and I'll have to give up and go home. Because I'm not going to have to cheat every single time I need to switch between battle and catch mode. Like, that just was ridiculous in Arceus. But the controls do seem a bit different, so there's hope. Let's find out. If you want to catch a wild Pokemon, you need to throw a Pokeball. First use Z-A to focus, so yeah, lock on. Then Z-A to aim a Pokeball. I have Z-A. Okay. Oh, I just got some more Pokeballs. Okay, we got plenty. Okay. Let's try this. Oh yeah, so I can use the tiny ZR button. Bam! Oi! It broke out. Just lob more balls. Okay. All lobbing. Hey! This is it. Now we can play the game. It's a Barnaby! Okay, so... Ah, okay. You can knock them down and then capture them. Use left or right on the D-pad, I'm guessing that means. Choose Pokemon you press it up, press it down. Ah, so it's all on the D-pad. Brilliant. Great, don't need to go into the menu, so I can press up on the D-pad as before. I can attack with that. And then I can also change to Fletchling. Fletchling, unfortunately, has no attacks on A or B, so we can use Growl, and then we will swap back to Chikorita. It's cool how dynamic that is, actually. Use a Leafage, and then finish it with Tackle. And then I can catch it. Bam! Got it! Crouching. Oh yeah, how do we sneak up on stuff? Oh. Well, we're never crouching. We can't click the left stick in. I think if I attempted to do that, it would snap its delicate mechanism or cause stick wobble. So, yeah. X, Y, minus button, clicking sticks. They're the things we can't do. And we get away with it without having to cheat any more times. We will find out. Okay, we've got more Pokeballs. We need to capture 2 more different species of Pokemon. I'm unable to sneak. Hey, do you know about potions? Ah, 5 potions. Very kind. Okay, need to find some. Ooh, Scatterbug. And lock on. Got a crit by hitting it in its back. Nice. But obviously, this is my favourite thing about these games. I just love running around, tossing my balls all over the place. Wait a minute. Weedle. It's a new one. Oh, Mareep. Hell yeah. Bam. Hey, Mareep. Welcome. Welcome to the team. Wait. Who's battling me? You? Mareep, why would you do this? Well, luckily, I can battle and capture in this game. Bam! I should see... I've got a free Lumio Scale. So, Fletchling has leveled up a little bit, so does it have any attacks it can use? I need something I can lock onto. Maybe these rocks? Okay. Peck and Growl. Useless. Bunnelby has Tackle on the A button! Right, Bunnelby we can use. How about Scatterbug? Scatterbug as well. I'm going to assume this Scatterbug's the same. Yes. But this Fletchling is useless. Okay, so we can use 4 out of the 6 Pokemon we have. I'm also going to assume that the boxes are on the X menu and there's no PCs, like there were in the classic Pokemon games. Which is frustrating, because it means I don't think I'm going to be able to change my team up at all. But, oh well. That's the way it is, but yeah. It's working. We can catch Pokemon, we can throw balls, we can change between the balls, we can change between our Pokemon. We're having a great time. Now then, let's leave the Wild Zone and see how much further we can get. Okay, so I was skipping through a bunch of text. I've got these, the Pokedex things. We may be at we're at gated cheating point again, because we need to open the main menu and go to Mabel's research. And if I try to leave, she won't let me leave. Professor Sycamore would never have done this. He would have let me leave. because you know he's a real Chad. She's also a war assistant to a war criminal. I know who you are. Right, okay, time to cheat one more time.
Change places!
I've had to cheat. Switch Pro Controller, we've had to do a change places, which I don't like doing on these videos. And we can go in here, and we've got Rock Smash. Whilst I'm in this menu, I'll do as much as possible before I switch back. Just because I can. Oh no, she's kicked me out. Do I dare go into the menu again to cheat? I feel like I have to learn Rock Smash. Okay, we're gonna cheat one more time. Put the counter up to 3. We go to TMs, we could teach Bunnelby Rock Smash. We're also gonna have to move where that move is, because we can't use that. Rearrange. There we go. I'm also gonna take this opportunity to change up my party Pokemon, get him a Reap in here instead of one of these Fletchlings, and get Weedle in here instead of one of these Scatterbugs. And we're going to rearrange any moves that need to be done just so they're all usable. Okay, Weedle by default was okay, but Reap is not. It literally has the 2 attacking moves on the X and Y button. So we're going to move both of those. Cool. Cheeky save whilst I'm here as well. And, okay. Cheating complete. Change places. We're back. N64 controller. Let's get the hell out of this lab. Forcing me to cheat 2 more times. This is outrageous. I knew it. I knew I had to do it, so it's a good thing I was cheating within the lab and not out in the world. Because now I can send out Bunnelby and use Rock Smash. Bam! I've even found a revive. Can I catch some more Pokemon? Sure, why not? Hey Marie. Bam! Hey Marie. Bam! Hey Rocks. Bam! There's a Pichu over there. Want it? Looks like I can climb up onto the roof to get over to it. How do I... Oh, I just climb up there. I didn't have to use the Y button, which is good. More rooftop there. Ooh, a Pidgey! Bam! Got it. Right, now to drop down on that Pichu. Okay, that should have killed me. Hell yeah, we got a Pichu! When I cheat, maybe I can swap for it. And it looks like we got all the Pokemon. Look, I've got all the Pokemon in Wild Zone 1. Start button works as the plus button, I've got the map. So, now we need to go back to the hotel. But that was a very successful capturing spree. I'm glad that we were able to do that. Guess we can take this as a shortcut. Oh, Bunnelby learnt Mudshot. Ooh! Wait, we're not in the Wild Zone. Can I capture you? Yes. Yes, I can. Flabebe. Nice. That's awesome. You don't have to be in the Wild Zones to catch Pokemon. God, Abra. Yes! We're filling up our Pokedex. This is awesome. Okay, it's now night of the 2nd day, and the battle zone is activated! So, looks like this is how we can get from rank Z upwards. So, I guess this is the other major mechanic of the game, is actually fighting in the Z-A Royale. Ah, it's right nearby. So, we'll need to see if we can actually, with our disadvantage of only being able to use 2 moves at a time, whether this game is kind enough to, you know, let us get promotions. I think that's going to be the main thing, and then I'll be somewhat satisfied. So let's enter here. Oh, I've been ambushed. I was caught off guard. I'm so scared. Bellsprout has used Growth. Again, right, let's swap to Fledgling. We've got the type, even if it's... Okay. We just have Pet. Oh, but that did a lot of damage. Okay, Scatterbug, finish it off. Nice. Okay, so I can compensate for only having 2 moves at a time by switching through my team frantically, because, you know, I have the D-pad, why wouldn't I do that? This is good. I am super happy with this. Everyone's leveling up. Soon, Scatterbug and Weedle will be able to evolve fairly quickly, actually. I want a tip. Ah, so I can crouch and sneak up on them. Problem is I can't crouch, so we'll see if we can still sneak up on them without crouching. Maybe it's like, you know, those stealth tutorials in RPGs. Maybe he can never detect me. Bunnelby A. Oh, let's... No, not Fletchling. Let's get Chikorita in there. Not detected me. Use Tackle. Bam! Seems really dishonorable to just... One thing catching wild Pokemon that way, but to attack trainers? It's just great dishonor, but oh well. One will be down. People leveling up. It's got a Fletchling. I have just the thing for Fletching. Go Marie. Don't take that. Oh, that's Tackle. I gotta remember which one's A and which one's B. Ah, yeah, that's more like it. Using Growl though, so my Tackle isn't doing very much. Right, finish it. Thundershock. Yes! We are smashing these battles. We'll see how the... I think I need to beat one more person, and then we'll see how the promotion match goes. I'm curious to see if we can actually do. What are we against? A Weedle A. Let's get Fletchling. Oh, spotting me. Oh, what? He's investigating. What was that noise? Oh, but I can do this. Even though they could see Fletchling, I was hid behind some boxes. That is just absolutely despicable. We've won. We've got the 1,000 tickets needed. We've got a challenger's ticket. Yeah. That means we can advance. Ha! There's Zack. My arch rival. I'm surprised how smoothly I'm handling this too, Tawny, considering the circumstances. Only had to cheat 3 times. Really? I could have gone away with only cheat. Ah, no, I needed rock. Did it? I needed Rock Smash, didn't I? Yeah, I did have to cheat 3 times. Oh well. Going to the taxi lot. Right, this is it. This is the ultimate test. Well, maybe not the ultimate test, but... Ooh. Rotom Foam's battling. Yeah, I'm gonna win. He wants to abolish all forms of transit in Lumious except for taxis. Wow, the owners of Uber would really like that. So we're gonna have to crush that dream. Now we're talking. This is battle music. Slowpoke. Who's coming out? Fletchling. Well, Fletchling might as well get their attacks off before I swap to something more effective. Use Peck. And Quick Attack. Then Chikorita, I choose you. Press B to use Leafage. Super effective. Now use Tackle. Can't use Disarming Voice, but... Oh yeah, I can swap to Marie. Return. Go Marie. God, I love this actually. But get over here, use Thundershock. Hell yeah! Everyone's leveling up. Pidgey, well, looks like this is another job for Marie. Use Thundershock. Oh, and we paralyzed it. Yeah, we can see the messages. Yes, we're doing it. Use Thundershock again. Okay. Who's up next? Will this guy have a Mega Evolution? I don't think so, but he's got a Pikachu. Bunnelby. I know you're not a ground type yet, and I can't use Mud Shot, but we can use Rock Smash, which might lower his defense. Nope. God, Pikachu's going to town. It's going to be the longest battle ever. Dodge that Thunder Wave. No, it didn't dodge. Oh, did I dodge? No, I'm paralyzed. Okay, Weedle. Let's see if we can poison it. Scatterbug. Oh, I can't use Stun Spore. looks like they learn new moves and they go to X and Y by default. Bit annoying. Chikorita, I choose you. Use Leafage. We're nearly there. We are paralyzed. One more attack should hopefully do it. I managed to juggle my Pokemon effectively that no one has been knocked out. Victory! Sweet, sweet victory! Everyone's leveling up. Weedle can evolve. What does it mean, can evolve? I feel like if Weedle was going to evolve, it would have done it then. Maybe I gotta do my promotion first. Oh, we're up to Y. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I jumped off a building earlier and I just broke my legs, I think. My phone did not kick in earlier when I jumped off that building. I'm definitely sure, yeah. So all this time I didn't have safe mode activated until now. That's crazy. Ooh, Wild Zone. Catch some new Pokemon. And then maybe we'll call it a day for now. I know I've not got to Mega Evolving or anything like that, but I don't know how far into the game that'll be. If people out there really want me to get to that Mega Evolving part of the game, then they're gonna have to let me know in the comments below. Because for now, I'm not sure. Magikarp! Get in the ball. But yeah, if people are really keen to see me try and continue to get through Legends Z-A with the N64 controller, I'd happily oblige. I'll be playing it anyway, but maybe you let me know. Ooh, Patrap hiding up there. Okay, Binnacle. You're 4 times weak to grass, so die. He's attacking me, by the way, and I don't have dodge rolls to avoid them. Okay, we are doing well in catching all the Pokemon in this wild zone. We're only missing one, actually. We don't need... I caught up a trap, right? Well, I can catch this one just in case. Got Magikarp. Cool. Badoo. Badoo to you, sir. There's a Kakuna there. I love catching Pokemon. Chucking balls everywhere. Anything up here on this bridge? No, it's just where that Patrat was. Cool. So I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. Having a great time with all my Pokemon friends. Only had to cheat 3 times, which isn't too bad. Might need to cheat more in the future. If you want to see me attempt to do that more, then you'll have to subscribe. Let me like the video, let me know in the comments. And until next time, goodbye!